Welcome to Technical Writing. This is the first of two courses that comprise the capstone. The first thing we'll do is look at an overview of the six-step process that spans both courses, and then we'll concentrate on technical writing. The course of study is organized in a straightforward way. In the Getting Started tab, you'll find an overview of the entire capstone process, all six steps. In this course, Tech Writing will take on the first three steps. But let's take a look at each step in turn. Step 1. Submit the project idea for approval. If you have a program emphasis, your project must relate to it. Typical IT projects have at least 5 generic phases: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. Different methodologies may break these out into finer detail, or it may seem that there's no framework where you work, but at some level, the basic framework is there. The link that you see offers a single-page document that shows how both capstone courses, Tech Writing and the capstone, are divided among these generic stages. The intent of the capstone project is to deliver information technology that solves a problem or fulfills a need for one or more stakeholders. Pay close attention to this sentence. Prescriptive and descriptive papers may pass technical writing, but they leave nothing to do for the capstone. There is nothing to implement or evaluate. Hence, prescriptive and descriptive projects are not accepted. Even some apparently active projects are problematic. For example, proposing to do a security audit is basically proposing to do the analysis step. Unless there is some action taken to correct failures, there is nothing to subsequently report beyond that analysis. And what happens to you if you do a security audit and find nothing to correct? Your project is down for the count. On the other hand, some active projects look like a problem on the surface but really aren't. For example, a disaster recovery plan seems like there is nothing to do beyond the plan. However, DR plans must be tested, and the test is basically a trial, implementation, and evaluation of the plan, sort of like a fire drill. Almost by default, there we go, work projects are easy to approve as long as they relate to your program emphasis and went beyond the analysis stage. If you use a work project, you must pay attention to the rights of your employer to protect proprietary information and identities. If you're going to use restricted information in your writing, you must either have your employer's permission or mask anything considered restricted or proprietary. If you'd like to make sure you are protected, use the release form linked here. Once you're ready to submit your project idea to us for approval, use this form. Email it to us at the address given. Once you receive approval of your project idea, you can start step 2, which is to write the full proposal. First, download the writing template. Its format is already APA, so be careful that you don't unknowingly affect the format. However, you'll still have to wrestle with ensuring proper APA format for your citations and their references. The template explanation of each section is somewhat generic. That's why there's a separate document to give more detail on the contents of each section. Keep this document handy because it also has appendices to assist with APA formatting and suggestions on where to find appropriate research material. View the 11-minute video that is based on the section description document. Finally, once you have the proposal written and feel ready to turn it in, it's a good idea to send it to us, the Capstone Course Mentors, for a review. Our suggested revisions can usually save you at least one revision cycle in TaskStream. Send your proposal to ugcapstoneit@wgu.edu. Step 3 is to submit your proposal to TaskStream. TaskStream shows 2 tasks. Task 1 is for submitting the waiver, and task 2 is for submitting the proposal itself. All students must submit the waiver. It has 2 checkboxes. If you check the first one, just sign, date, and submit. No further actions necessary. If you check the second box, you're stating that you have included restricted information in your work. That means you must have your employer's permission to do so and are including an authorization to use restricted information, which is the third-party release form shown here. So if you check the second box, you must turn in 2 forms for task 1, the waiver and the restricted information authorization shown here. Now it's time to nail down an idea for your project. Thanks for participating and good luck. Hope to see you at the next graduation.